Yes, Matewan. Shock, amazement. All I could think was, he remembered me. Of course, with time, I deduced that he only filmed one movie in West Virginia. Of course, he knew it was Matewan.
Yeah.
He was very nice and gracious. If the story ended there, though, it would have been enough, but it did not. Fast forward, there he is, halftime.
Mm-hmm.
We make our way to the stage, middle of the field, probably over 50,000 there. Mr. Jones begins his presentation, and he introduces me, the Mountaineer. He then proceeds to tell thousands of people that he and I starred in Matewan together.
That's awesome.
In reality, I'm in the background of one scene, and I'm blurred at that. But this was absolutely, without a doubt, the coolest thing that has or ever will happen to me. James Earl Jones said I started a movie with him. Thank you, James Earl Jones, for all wonderful memories you gave me and billions of others from Star Wars, Field of Dreams, and Sandlot. You will always be remembered with much love and admiration. I will tell everyone that we were co-stars in Matewan. It is true because he said so, and I say he will always be a mountaineer to me. I hope the sky is blue, mountains green, and the water is clear. Rest in peace, Mr. Jones, who passed away earlier this week.
Tony, that's Brandon Flower, former Mountaineer.
Yeah.
Son Nate on the football team.
Yeah, son's Nate's a kick. Got a kick in the other day.
Terrence Mann in Field of Dreams, my favorite of his roles.
Well done. He had a remarkable life. Started, I think he was born in Louisiana and was kind of semi-abandoned by his parents. And it had a traumatic effect on him. He ended up, I think, in the north somewhere, and he developed a stammer, a very bad stammer. And because of that, didn't talk at all. In high school, he had a teacher that took an interest in him, and he got involved in theater, and he was able to manage his stammer.
Wow.
And he went on, he was in hundreds of plays and movies and TV shows. I mean, not just like a dozen plays. I mean, hundreds. He worked, at one time, he was in like 3 plays in 1 year or something. A remarkable career. Interviewed him one time. And
probably when he came here.
Yeah,
Probably,
I guess
right?
it was.
Yeah.
I guess it was. But just an incredible career, an incredible actor. Great White Hope. You ever see that? One of the great movies of all time. Where he was portrayed the movie Jack Johnson, the black boxer. Yeah. So.
You've interviewed some people. I'm thinking about you. You got James Earl Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You got Anthony Bourdain shortly before he passed away.
Mm-hmm. Lauren Bacall.
You did Lauren Bacall. I did not know that. Did not know that, Hoppy.
It was one of those. It was the year of Bush Gore in 2000, and it was West Virginia was up for grabs. So everybody was pushing out people to talk on their behalf. Every day was getting calls. So Lauren Bacall was coming on to pitch for Al Gore.
Garrison Keillor made fun of your name.
Yeah, I interviewed Garrison Keillor once.
Yeah, Hoppy? Kept saying Hoppy? What is that your name, Hoppy?
Yeah, well, I understand. It's a funny name.
Didn't end well for him. Meanwhile,
well, jeez.
Hello, 3 guys. I am writing from Djibouti, Africa.
What?
Hoppy, here's the answer to your question in the last episode. Tony shares a birthday with several big-name celebs and public figures. Notably, I will say Pink and Bernie Sanders, the most prominent. Also, can we ask the Big 12 to provide the East Africa time zone? Thanks, guys. Beat Pitt. Mark from Africa via Oceania.
Wow.
Wait a second. It gets bigger here. Gets bigger. Let's go to Ireland. Just spent 8 days playing 10 courses on the west coast of Ireland. Stayed in 4 different towns. The courses and beauty of Ireland are indescribably good, but more importantly, Country Roads was played in every single pub.
Of course it was.
One pub in Letterkenny County, Donegal, it was even played twice. Irish folks love this song. And then he sent us a video, but the video doesn't transfer when you send it on that text line. That was inside of Matt Malloy's pub in Westport, County Mayo. Always a West Virginia. That's our buddy Matt. Remember Matt in Tulsa?
Matt travels around. Matt gets a lot of golf in.
Boy, he does.
He does, because I saw him up there at Moundsville. Now all of a sudden he's in Ireland.
He's in Ireland. Playing 10 courses.
In 8 days or whatever, right?
Yeah. Texter. Didn't get this in before episode 573, but I went home with some family to the Virginia Tech Marshall game last Saturday. Had to support the current holder of the Black Diamond Trophy with my hat selection. There he is, just taunting. Charles has a show Friday in Pittsburgh, so maybe some effort he could have had him fitted in. Thanks for having us. Just a thought. Let's go Mountaineers. Matthew from Morgantown via Grafton.
He had when he was at the Three Guys Tailgate, I think he had an efforting shirt on.
He did.
And Nobody Cares Work Harder shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
He's got efforting, too.
He's got our stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody Cares Work Harder.
Texter, guys, can we expect more Mountaineer Munch this year? Our tins need 2024 friends to keep them company. I think we're probably, wouldn't we do that?
I'm sure we'll effort on that, yeah.
Get Homeless Dave on that.
Well, that was our top seller. I'm sure we'd work a deal.
Texter, guys, sorry we did not realize that bringing our friends would be so controversial to an outdoor tailgate, but I figured someone would at least appreciate the photo and the good times these dogs had. There they are.
Dogs were excellent.
So on the far, you got Luca.
Luca far right.
Yeah, Luca's on the far right. And, doggone,
Ted far left.
Theodore. Yeah,
well,
Theodore on the
Ted
far.
was the one that was granted permission to show up, and then everybody else just decided to come.
How beautiful is that husky?
They were great.
They were all
cute.
They
were all nice.
Now, the middle guy's the guy that stopped being a grass cutter, right?
Ted was a nice buddy.
Oh,
that's the guy that was the grass cutter.
Parker and Morgan from Morgantown.
Yeah.
He was an elite grass cutter, too.
What do you mean? What do you mean grass?
The guy had a great grass cutting business. He used to mow Brad's. The guy was making
what happened?
He's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
Went in the portal,
and he went in the portal so he wouldn't have to sit on a mower. Instead, now he sits in a desk and does nothing.
The grass was always greener.
Yeah,
bad
move.
Literally and figuratively.
I should have picked up his list.
Why, are you going to mow grass?
That's a good job. Mowing grass is a good job. You don't have to deal with any BS.
I need one. Because he's gone. Now my mower broke again.
Seriously.
Your mower broke again?
Our guys are busy racing cars.
What happened to your mower?
I don't know. It won't start again.
Dude, you don't think that's a good job? You get yourself a trailer. Get a Cub Cadet 20-horse Kawasaki engine. You get a Kohler, 0 turn. Get a pair of nice noise-canceling headsets. You take that thing off the trailer and you mow lawns. You
didn't mow your lawn
you have
for
no
decades.
idea what you're talking
I've
about.
mowed my lawn for years.
You have no idea.
No, I don't
you
have any.
Just started mowing your lawn.
Talking to a guy who worked at a golf course every summer mowing lawns, tee boxes, and greens. I know nothing about grass.
Then you went 35 years without mowing your lawn.
Untrue statement.
How long have you been married?
36, 8, 9.
How long
50.
when was the last time you mowed your grass?
Last
he's
week,
picked it
Wednesday.
Back up now.
Wednesday.
He's started it now again.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Been
But he did
mowing
for decades. Did not.
Untrue statements.
He just spout like,
Just
that's a
spouting.
great job.
Yeah.
And how come you can't find anybody to mow your grass if it's such a great job?
I don't want anyone to. I want to mow
No,
my
I'm
own
not
grass.
talking about you. I mean, you can't. It's hard to find people to mow grass.
It's a good job.
That you don't do.
My buddy Jeff Berryman, he got like 200 lawns. He mows like 200 lawns on one tank
Well, I
of
might have
gas.
to call Jeff, see if he needs 201.
So what? I
My
mean,
guy entered the portal.
Does it turn over?
I got to talk to my collective. Apparently, they didn't step up and have enough money to keep my guy.
Great motor genius here. Remember last time he hit a dead battery. Glenn from Scott Depot.
Okay.
Found this interesting stat on Instagram. Mountaineer fans, we always feel like bad things just happen to us. Notre Dame has seen some bad stuff as well.
Oh.
So I can't read that, but there have been 28 losses by home teams that have been favored by, 16 or more, and Notre Dame has been involved with a bunch. I can't read what it says.
You know what? We had that game on, and that was not fluky.
Lined up,
beat him, Brad.
Lined up. Letdown spot.
Big letdown.
3 guys. My friends and I had a discussion recently around the best WVU athletes to name a dog after.
Good one.
We came up with Harry West, Dog Nealon, Puppy Wright, Bark Bulger, Kevin Pupsnoggle, Perlo Dog Steen, Javon Barker, and Sam Ruff. What other good ones are we missing? Signed by Scott in the Woodlands, Texas.
Pretty good, Scott.
It is.
Another one from Texas, Joe Mock, our good listener. Hey, gents, on my U-Albany game recap bingo card, I most definitely did not have kangaroo scrotum.
Agree.
You guys are the best.
What'd you do with it?
It's at home. It's at home. No, it's upstairs. I don't know where it is.
You have it on your lawnmower?
No, I should put my lawnmower key on that.
Your lawnmower key.
Texter, like your 2-biscuit challenge, I was also backed into a corner. My friend challenged me to take a shot every time Narduzzi said, at his latest press conference. I'm currently having my stomach pumped out at the ER 14 times in the first minute. Yikes. ESP, I'm looking forward to meeting all of you at the food court next week. Let's go. Signed by the lawman from Fairmont.
Excellent. See you next week.
Hey, 3 guys. Rod from Augusta. Thanks for the shout-out. When talking to Tony at the food court, I mentioned I'd brought a T-shirt to give Brad if I saw him. But I forgot then to bring it Saturday morning. Hearing his affinity toward the Mothman, I thought Brad would appreciate the gesture. And there it is. I'll bring it the next time we attend.
Rod, certainly not necessary, but thank you for the thought. Well documented. I'm the only one that supports the Mothman here.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Healthy respect for the Mothman.
No, I'm in on the Mothman. It's Tony that has perpetuated a falsity about the Mothman. Like he claims to know the Mothman.
Dude, I'll go to my grave on that one.
You
That is
really,
true.
You want to go the mats on that?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'll stand up and fight you.
Move along.
I'm not going to someone that's going to run up on a stage and then run away.
Got a call from the athletics director about that.
Was he concerned about you being on the stage with hostile fire? Was he concerned about that?
He was just ran like, oh, I thought you were. I had no idea you were gonna.
I got a wild one here. It's
Okay.
not on your list. And I hope Zach's got these pictures because this is just wild. Hi, Brad, Tony, and Hoppy. Earlier this morning, I saw some panthers here in Kruger National Park, South
What?
Africa, take down a warthog
What?
in preparation for our game day. I told them, so check out, look at this picture. I told them it won't be enough to defeat the Mountaineers on Saturday. So that's fresh.
Man.
He just sent that today.
Oh, my.
So he's a Mountaineer. He's out on a thing. Now, check those. Now, watch the next one.
Oh, my.
Okay.
The warthog is having a bad day.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have gone in the course of 2 episodes from kangaroo scrotum to a warthog just getting chawed upon.
Well, they brought the blitz on that warthog.
A backside tackle didn't have coverage responsibility.
That running back didn't step in and pick up the blitz.
Bad day to be a warthog.
So he's on safari and he saw a kill. You don't often see a kill.
No, did you see any?
I did not see a kill. No. Incredible.
Go
Look at
back,
that.
Zach, if you would, to the first one. Like,
That's awful close.
yeah,
Did you get that close?
Zach, go to the first picture. Like,
Not usually,
Now why?
no.
So why is he not like? Why
What if
is
that
he
thing
not,
launches?
Yeah, I wouldn't be that close. I mean, but
That's a great guy.
he didn't include the next picture where that thing's on his back.
That's the last picture we saw of him.
See that lion wearing that West Virginia hat.
Yeah. So the
Where was this again? Kruger?
Yeah, you were there. Is that where you went?
No, I was. No, I was not at Kruger.
Texter Will from Connecticut again. I do have concerns about the eye test compared to some of our more successful teams in recent memory. Fumbles, missed assignments, missed opportunities. I saw a stat after 2 games, West Virginia D ranked 113 out of 133. Realistically, what can we expect to see improve as we enter the Big 12? Senator?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see that stat. It's got to get better. There's no question, but early.
Hey, guys. Any thoughts on Coach Brown's press conference this week saying future schedule isn't fixed because Alabama's still there? Any thoughts on being too scared to play Alabama? Do y'all agree with his sentiment in days of us competing with Alabama like we did in the Chick-fil-A kickoff game a few years back, or is this a loser's mentality?
How about this?
Lost Alabama in the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic.
How about this? You stand at the edge of the cliff, and somebody says, "What's wrong? Are you scared to jump?" "No, I'm just not stupid. And I'm not going to jump off." You don't need. Look, Nick Saban's gone. Don't play Alabama. Seriously. And it's not about being scared. It's about being smart.
Thank you. Delayed in sending this, I missed out on Brad and Tony at the food court, but we got our picture made with the elusive Kercheval in his natural habitat. My mom's his biggest fan and promises to send more peanut butter balls this winter if Tony will share. As always, enjoyed the food. The new beer will be looking forward to more releases. A little hop. goes a long way. Hoppy,
Yes.
very nice of you there.
Great picture.
Very,
Yeah.
that's very terrific.